In a small Soviet town, there lived a man everyone thought was the perfect mentor for teenagers. He had a family, a job, social respect. He seemed like a model citizen. But behind that perfect image, there was a complicated personality that no one noticed for a long time. How could someone trusted by the whole town stay unnoticed for so long? December 28, 1938. A small city called Izberbash. That's where a story began, a story that would shock an entire nation decades later. His childhood was filled with fear and constant struggle. An alcoholic father, endless fights, poverty. This is the environment that shaped the man he would become. In the 1950s, his family moved to Nevinomysk, an industrial city in southern Russia. Surrounded by factories, smoke, and railroads, a quiet, withdrawn kid tried to fit in and be normal. But after serving in the Navy, he got his first camera. A simple gift that would later turn into something much darker. Can years of abuse slowly erase what makes someone human? The town, from the 1960s to the 1980s, was strict. Neat streets, schoolyards, party meetings, kids' hikes, and a youth tourist club. Schools ran on rigid schedules. Teachers followed party directives. Bureaucracy reached into everything. People trusted authority and rarely questioned it. The youth tourist club welcomed students, and the club leader had parents and colleagues' full respect. He carefully built the image of a perfect mentor. The first club trips started in 1964. By the 1970s, the club regularly gathered groups of teenagers. Early warning signs appeared, but no one paid attention. In the 1980s, some incidents began being officially documented. Why didn't the adults notice warning signs, even when something unusual was happening? Who was behind these troubling events? Why did no one notice the mentor's strange behavior for years? The answer will shock you. Behind the mask of a perfect teacher, there was a man whose name would later become synonymous with a double life. Anatoly Slivko. He built a flawless public image, earning absolute trust from parents and teenagers. Every decision, carefully calculated, letting him stay under the radar for decades. It was a double life. The outer face, a respected mentor. The inner face, a person with terrifying secrets, hidden behind classroom doors. How could blind trust in a teacher allow him to go unpunished for so many years? Teenagers felt anxiety and confusion. Often they didn't understand what was happening. Their memories remained fragmented, making later investigations difficult. Trust in the mentor amplified the hidden dynamics in the club. Why couldn't teenagers recognize the danger immediately? Anatoly Slivko operated from 1964 to 1985. Several teens ended up in dangerous situations, and dozens witnessed unusual events. Disconnected militia departments, piles of paperwork, public trust in the teacher, and low awareness of warning signs. Why did the system fail to notice these situations for decades? One teen finally reported the troubling events. This drew the investigators' attention. Investigators interviewed club members and checked the mentor's archives. During the investigation, the militia discovered a large collection of club papers and documents, covering events spanning over 2 decades. This archive allowed investigators to connect multiple cases, providing enough evidence against him. Several cases were linked together, providing enough evidence. How it really was is known only to those who lived through it. And even then, the full truth may never be told. Some teens went through experiences that left long-lasting emotional scars. How was it finally possible to get attention on what was happening? Anatoly Slivko remained in prison until the sentence was carried out. In September 1989, the sentence was executed. The case became one of the most notorious in Soviet history, showing how a person could hide behind the image of a respected mentor for many years. What allows someone with a double life to remain unnoticed in society for so long?